Hello friends, how are you? And welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Beatriz, your host here on Beatriz Book Nook, and today I'm going to share with you my TBR for the month of September. As you probably know, during the month of September I am going to be hosting my own readathon inspired by Greek mythology, and because of that I decided to put up a little TBR to go with the readathon and to share with you all of the books that I'm going to be reading during the month. Although some of the books are not related to Greek mythology, well, most of them are not really related to mythology, but I have a few that I want to share with you, and for that you already know I am going to have mainly three categories. One is going to be for the book club, two is going to be mandatory reads, and the last one is just going to be the books that I want to read during the month. I will tell you, I'm going to start my horror series, not series, but my horror month, my horror era. So because of that I have some horror in here, but it's not a lot. It's only one book actually. Why am I telling you that is a lot? But oh well. So I think we are ready to go. So let's dive into the books that I'm going to read during the month of September. The first book, and this is going to be for the book club category, and it might change. It might depend on the mood that I am, on the time that I have. Hopefully I can read all of them, but if not, well, shame on me. But the first book that I'm going to be reading is for the Sims book club that I host with Laura from the Book Hermit, and that book is going to be Ariadne by Jennifer Sant. Although I don't have the book with me physically, I do have it on my Kobo. And we decided to choose this book for the month of September because we wanted to relate the readathon and the book club together, because I'm the one that's hosting both of them in a way. So we decided it could be fun to have, in a way, a buddy read in the book club that related to my readathon, to the to the Goddess Complex Readathon. So that is the first book, or one of the books that I'm going to be reading. The next one, and this is my mandatory read of the month, is going to be The Doctor of the Moon Goddess by Sue Lin Tan. As you probably know, every month I do 8 books, 8 friends, a vlog, and this is going to be the book that was picked for me for the month of September. I'm really excited. I was able to get this book hardcover in very good condition through Vinted, so I am so happy with it. I don't know much about it. I know it has a little bit of a lyrical writing style, so I hope I can get through it, but if not, let's see how it goes. But I'm very excited and I cannot wait to dive into this one. Then let's talk about 2 books that have been on my TBR for a lot of time. One I have started, the other one I haven't, but those are Affecting Teen Blood by Daniel L. Jensen and Phantom Folk, and Phantom Folk by Eliza Chain. I am excited for this book too. These are going to be books for I'm reading just for reading, although this is one of the host favorites for the Goddess Complex Readathon, and that's why I'm going to be picking it up again. I have made like a little dent on it, but I did not have the time and the mind to be reading a lot of books at the same time, so this was the one that I decided to put off. And I am so sorry, Laura from Laura's Bookish Life. Our buddy read, I have been the worst, honestly, but I am promising that I'm going to be finishing this one and picking this up during the month of September, hopefully, because some news are coming and I am so excited. I hope I have time for them, but if not, I'm so sorry. And these are not mandatory reads. These are going to be just for fun. I really want to read these 2 books and I'm excited. And I can get some nice points with them for the readathon. The next one, I'm going to talk about this one first. So I'm going to be reading this one with Laura from the Book Hermit. I love Laura, as you know, and this is a book that we both picked during the Lisbon Book Fair when Laura was here in Portugal, and it is Song of Silver Flame Like Night. I'm so excited. We are going to finally buddy reading, or start thing to buddy read because we have been putting it off for quite some months now, and I'm excited. I cannot wait. And as most of my books, I'm going in blind. I pick books mostly due to the covers, or if I read the synopsis, by the time I'm doing these videos, I completely forget what they are about. But I'm so excited. I know this deals with dragons because the cover, and some Asian, maybe Chinese mythology retelling, something like that. So I am very excited for this one. And how beautiful is the first cover, because the second one is pink, guys. The second one is pink, and I am so excited for it. This is not the last book that I'm going to talk to you about, but is definitely one of the ones that I'm probably most excited about, and this one is Funny Story by Emily Henry. I have picked two books by Emily and Henry. One of them I did soft DNF. I was not in the right mindset to be reading that book, that's why I soft DNF it. But I am so excited to be picking up Funny Story. I have heard it's one of the best books by this author, and I cannot wait. I have also heard, if I'm wrong, please correct me, that Portugal is mentioned in this book. So I am very excited to see how they mention my country in a book like this. So I'm excited. I also know a little bit about the story. I know that in the beginning we follow two couples, and the guy and the girl from one of the couples, or both the couples, are cheating on the other ones, and the other ones end up in a living situation together. That is actually a funny story to tell, don't you think? So I am very excited for this one, and I cannot wait. Although my reading romance era is coming to an end, I don't know why. I have not been dealing well with romance lately. I think this will be nice, and I cannot wait to read it because I'm excited. And now we are going to talk about the last book, that is September House by Carissa Orlando. I am so excited about this book. I think from all of the books that I've talked to you about, this is the one that I'm most excited about because I definitely want to enter more of my mystery, horror, thriller genre era. And this is going to be the first book on my road into this category of books because I'm excited. I think I like this category of books more than I like romance, and that's what I am trying to figure it out. What books besides fantasy I tend to gravitate towards, and what books I actually want to read more than fantasy. But I found this book very fitting for the month because it's also September, the September House. September is the month that I'm going to be reading, so I found it very funny. And also, it's going to be, or it is one of my host favorites not mine, but it's one of the Goddess Complex host favorites. It's from Danny over on Danny Doubles, and she has talked so well about this book that I'm so excited about it, and I cannot wait to finally read it and honestly enter my horror era because I love horror, as you probably, well, I don't talk about it a lot on my channel, but I really love horror and I love reading all the spooky vibes, but I have never actually entered that side of books. So I'm excited to delve more into it and find what I like, what I don't like, and what are my preferences on the genre. So this is it. This is all the books that I'm committing myself to reading. Hopefully I can read them all because honestly September is going to be a hard month for me, but hopefully I can do it all, and I think and I know that I will be able to. I just have to organize myself. And this is all that I have for today's video, friends. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment down below. If you don't feel like talking, with a house emoji due to the September house, and if you want to answer a little question, I would really appreciate with what is the book that you are most excited about to read during the month of September, or are you going to participate in the Goddess Complex Readathon? I would love to see you there. So with these farewells, I hope I will see you next time with a new video or on sprints, and until then, friends, I hope you have an amazing day, night or evening, whatever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time. So until then, bye friends!